Oh, hey, the name changed back to Sail. Sail saves Kisar, thank you. Don't worry, you can stay here. Chosen 1, Chapter 3, Tempest. Mother sent me an ancient document. Let's gain a new page I don't recall finding. Could this be the clue to finding my mother? Wonder why they decided to change his name back. I bet you it's probably the proofreaders. They probably didn't like that his name was Saul. Joey Hayes. Why did you do this? Why did you kill us? No, I didn't kill anyone. Sure about that. Think hard about everything that happened back then. Who's that? Momo. She's got blue hair. Why did you kill me? Why would you kill me? No, it wasn't me. I'm glad the blood isn't censored. I didn't kill anyone. Did this really happen? Sail the chosen one. In comes our antagonist. Your your own destiny has brought you to this situation. Thus, I await you here at the end of your fate. Damn it, what a strange dream. But felt real. Have I ever seen that altar before? That white-haired man standing in front of an ominous statue. Something feels off about it. Remember now in the letter from Mom. And this one on the envelope, there's an emblem that looks like an eye. Hanging behind that altar is the same exact eye. So was this letter sent from wherever this altar is? Could that be where Mom is? I'll go ask around to see if anyone knows what this emblem is. Chosen 1, Chapter 3, Tempest. Alright, let's go. Run and ask people. It feels good to be back home. I think it was like the 5th day of my trip, I started getting a little bit homesick. Hello, are you from outside the island? Hello there. Yes, that's right. Just arrived in this village today. Can I ask you something then? Do you recognize this emblem? Why, yes. That emblem. Isn't that the emblem of the Champio Merchant Guild? Champio Merchant Guild. Is it Champeo? I don't know. Yes, it's a guild in Canalbrine. Well, it's a newer merchant guild. They seem to have made quite a sum of money recently. Canalbrine. Isn't that a port town in the western continent? Yes, and there are ships heading there from anchorage on this island. In fact, that is how I came to this island on one of those ships. Very. Let's see, thank you. Let's go check out Canalbrine. Let's see, if I remember correctly, Canalbrine. Isn't that where, what's his face? Scholar in Octopath Traveler 2. Oh, Jesus, can't remember his name right now. Oh, Oswald, that's his name. Isn't that where Oswald's home village was from? Or his house? Hold up. Forgot. We can just teleport. Who even walks nowadays, right? Probably gonna spend the majority of today just playing Octopath or COTC. I wanna go up against the level 1 Tony NPC as well too. Sail. Oh shit, you scared me. You're leaving already? Yes, I found a clue about my mom. Let's see. Hope you can find her. Here, this is for you. Chet's turkey is delicious. By the way, if you like, I'll teach you how to do it. Really? Oh yeah, it's much better than starving to death. Don't worry, Oshet. Once the banner B runs, I'll definitely get you. Thank you for taking care of me, Oshet. Come to Beastling village again. We'll go hunting together. Yes, I'll definitely come back to visit. That's a promise. I want to say that the next upcoming traveler for this week is probably going to be Oswald. I mean, they're releasing characters every week. Oh, they're ready. Harbor Lando region. Canalbrine. This is Canalbrine. Oh, I'm really sorry. But you might want to get your head out of the clouds. This town is so lively. Seems to be many rare and exotic things for sale too. The Champio Merchant Guild. Need to gather some information first. Alright, it's time to inquire. Sailor out to make money. Employed by a regular ship, he claims to be a man of the sea, but he's actually a resident of the Beastling village. He initially thought it would be relaxing to ride on a boat and sway the waves, but regretted as realizing the hardships of sailing. Yeah. Alright, new armor. We're just a week behind, but that's okay. I'm really liking Kanari's blessing of her lantern skill. That's really nice. I think it's a 4-hitter. AoE 4-hitter. That's pretty nice by itself. Not sure I'm using this team here though. I didn't realize it beforehand, but man, these 6-star characters, their damage is crazy compared to the 5 stars that we have right now. Oh, thanks for your stuff. I'll be the only one fishing tomorrow. Bring it on. Laughter always echoes in the harbor, but in fact he has a cautious personality and is always trembling when alone. Feels bad. Yeah, these guys are level 60. We'll just go ahead and auto that. Merchant who buys and sells seafood in this town. Physical bow damage, single foe, moderate chance of inflicting blindness. That's not too bad. Thanks. A trader from New Delsta. He wanted his wife to see the vast world, so he took her along. It's my guy right there. Elite Merchant's Emblem. Part enemy with physical attack down 50%. Right now we are finishing up in COTC's latest story, which is inside Solistia, Chapter 3. Oh man, how'd you miss that? 65%? Oh jeez. Metal Dagger. This must be this region's weapon. Looks like it's towards physical and elemental defense. Ah, come on. Jeez. Let's see. Single target attack, physical, or single foe 3 times, and dagger damage. That's not too bad. At the closing shop, she still thinks about her husband who went fishing and never came back. I don't know about everyone else, but I love reading these stories with these NPCs. Especially when you get down to hell. I go where my violin tune takes me. Ooh, that's a 50% chance. Come on, do it. 25%? Oh, jeez. Ooh, nice. Solid. Woman who plays the violin in the corner of a town every night. She's actually a famous musician, but she does not want to perform only in theaters, and plays her music in public as she pleases. I like that. That's actually not too bad. 75 to an ally. Hey, isn't this a stage where Agnea danced in her chapter? Kind of sort of was. Is it? Oh, no, sounds good. Come on, let's nail this 54%. Solid. Persuade. Want to fire damage to all foes 2 times. After tasting rusty seafood cuisine in Canalbrine, he was deeply moved and decided to use those ingredients to cook dishes for his guest. He quit and left the job he'd been until now. However, his cooking skills are not that bad. Ooh, piece of candy. Stone sculpture. Ooh, nice. Solid. That's pretty cool. Sure, that leads to nowhere. Let's go check out this house. A used fishing rod. What are you selling? Alright, so this is our new armor. Shining and sun and metal. Let's check out what they do. 10% chance of resisting some status ailments. That's not the best. These iron are they're straight up just stats only. Shining chain. So essentially you can get 20% resistance to all status ailments by equipping the helmet and the armor. Not bad, but I'd still prefer the Totohaha armor. Make that 30% if you equip the weapon. But you're better off using the enhanced weapons. And talking about enhanced weapons, man, I've been really slacking the Uma realms. Jeez, gotta get back to it. Beacon of the lighthouse is what keeps the boatman alive. You from Canalbrine? This town looks beautiful. The daughter of a New Delta trader. Though she was uneasy at first, the boy she met in this town was very kind to her, allowing her to experience an unknown world. Ah yes, young love. You little brat, how did you miss a 90% chance? Jeez. A boy born and raised in Canalbrine, he fell in love with a girl from the East Continent at first sight. He planned to give her a thoughtful gift before she left, but it didn't go smoothly. What? Are we sure that's 90%? I don't think that's 90%. Ooh, I'm liking this this design here in the back. How the light kind of fades in, or comes in. Obviously that goes away with nighttime. Small little details like that, really cool. Especially coming from a mobile game. You encounter a hungry man. Have mercy. Please give me some food. Out of the way and stop bothering me. Something tells me we're gonna give him that beef jerky that Moshe gave us. I'm fine, thank you. What's wrong? You seem weary on your feet. Sorry, it's been 3 days since I've had anything to eat. Jeez. It's because of the Champio Merchant Guild. It's their fault I'm completely broke. You say the Champio Merchant Guild? That's right, it's the most powerful merchant guild in this town. The people there rule by force, they do business by threatening people. They see something they don't like, they make sure to chase or cause them plenty of trouble. I was secretly plotted against in town, and now I can't bring any more slack at all. How can this be? So I borrowed money from someone to make ends meet. They were backed by the Champion Merchants Guild. Using high interest rates and debt collection fees, I was driven to be completely leafless. Should have been watching your K ads. That's too much. If I complain to you, a traveler, it's useless. Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm fine. Can I do anything to help? What can I do? I only have my own problems and some jerky. Sales trading. Alright, you little brat. Give it up. Thanks. It's a new Dasa tutor, level 120 NPC. What are you doing here? Trader's wife. Verge of divorce because she and her workaholic husband always miss each other. But this trip strengthened the family's bond and satisfied her. Ooh, jeez. 30%? Come on, really? And 90%? Come on. Give it up. Do it. Come on. Ah, jeez, thank you. Elemental wind damage to Singapore one time. Yeah, that's not the greatest. What are you selling? Sturdy merchant. Merchant from Cropdale. Critical pendant. Ah, no, unlucky. While we're here. The kidnapped family. When you enter the item shop, it seems like someone's arguing. Looks like the Sunkeeper's son is connected to this. Please give me back my son. Return Rico to me. Return him to you. What a strange thing to say. You see, Rico volunteered to work to pay off his debts. You deceived him. What a harsh thing to say. You simply lent Rico some money to help with his business. Damn it. In case you forgot, just sell your shop here to the Champion Merchant Guild, and Rico's debt will be resolved. Suggest you give me a satisfactory answer soon. This is for your son, after all. Excuse me? You're a customer? So sorry you had to see that. Embarrassed myself. The man that was just here is a member of the Champion Merchant Guild. That's right, they're a nasty bunch. What happened to your son? Son Rico left home a year ago. Probably grinding in the Uma realm. Said he wanted to start his own business. And just recently, those guys came to the shop. They want me to sell the shop to them as payment for Rico's debt. I had no idea he was in debt. Why did he need to borrow money? And I asked him in person, however, because they won't let me see him. The shop has been passed down for 3 generations. How could I possibly hand it over to them? What if anything happens to my son? Let's go ask the townspeople. Oh hey, it's Particio. Oh there, you're right, partner. It's nothing, don't worry. Except you're not looking well there. Hey. It's you from earlier. Did you need something? I have some turkey with me. If you can have it, you want. But how can I accept this? Ah, yes, the Chad merchant himself. Thank you so much. He's gonna need more than that. Feels like every cell in my body has come alive. Thank you so much. You're my savior. My name is Wagner. I'm a local merchant. What's her name? Ooh, they did change the name officially. From Saul to Sail, huh? Ah, jeez. Little bro, you got a good heart. By the way, are you a merchant as well? Yes, sirree. Particio, pleasure to meet you, friend. Here, these are for y'all. A silver leaf. I'm traveling doing business at the same time. I'm gonna help all the people on the mainland to live without the devil they call poverty. I see. You look like you're really starving though. You can tell me the whole story? See, this is a whole heap of trouble. It can't be ignored. Man, you can really hear Zoro's voice. I mean, granted, it's the same voice actor, but the turkey sale gave me energy again. I'll find my own way from here. Speaking of which, that turkey was really good. I was originally in the food business, but it's my first time seeing turkey of such high quality. Where exactly did you get that turkey? Gotta pull a copy of Ochet first. Beastling from Totohaha Island gave it to me. That turkey smells like a business opportunity. In other words, if Wagner can stock up things to sell, then his financial troubles would fade away. So why don't you sell this turkey? That would really help me a lot. I'm sure this is gonna be a big hit. I don't have that much on me. That beastling taught me how to make it. So if there's supply of meat, then maybe we can make more turkey. Yeehaw, that's amazing. So if you get a hold of that meat, you can make some jerky of it. So understand, it is the share with everyone after I hunted, right? To share, absolutely, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Kingfishers appear on the western Canalbrine coast. I'm gonna go hunt kingfishers. Thank you, go check it out. Alright, we're in business then, partner. Go get prepared. I think this would have been a good chapter to release Particio. Yes, that's right. This shop is also under the oversight of the Champio Merchant Guild. There's no helping it. I can't do business any other way. Since Champio seizes all these supplies that enter the city, yes, so if we resist them, we won't be able to import any goods. Even if you go out yourself to buy some, they make you pay a membership fee to bring it to town. So no matter how much you sell, you can't turn a profit. That's how it is. Champio's black-suited men can do whatever they want. Many people have tried to resist them, which I'm assuming is what he wants to say, but they always fail and suffer grave consequences. I've even heard that some people's wives and children were taken away as punishment. Alas, this town has changed. It was never like this before. I think it's time to go clap some cheeks. You want to know more about Champio? Bring it on. A thin man with a melancholy expression. After his job was taken away by the champion merchant guild, he became skinny in a blink of an eye. Now later he heard that champion was involved in a crime, so he tried his best to avoid having anything to do with them. Why were you fighting a skinny... Oh, jeez, never mind. It's 3 of them. Well, they got quite a bit of HP as well, too. The item shop's owner's son, Rico. Well, in that case, I can tell you what happened. Rico always said that instead of inheriting his family's business, he wanted to open and run his own shop. Seeing this, the Champion Merchant Guild seized the chance to lure and trap him in. What do you mean? They loaned him money, said it was to help him start his business. Then they offered to supply him at a special bargain. But in reality, they were coercing him to buy junk they knew couldn't be sold at all. That's terrible. They wanted to make Rico be indebted to them so that they could take over his father's shop. This was their plan from the very beginning. You know where Rico is right now. He should be in the guild's mansion, being forced to work off his debt like a slave. They force him to keep watch at night, then they won't let him sleep. Being worked the way he is, he probably has little will left to resist them. Where's the guild's mansion? The small island beyond the lighthouse, the distasteful looking building over there. Alright, let's listen to my team real quick. I don't recall coming here in Octopath Traveler 2. Oh. Probably not gonna let us enter though. He just called us a riffraff. Bring it on. What do you want? Are you Rico? Oh, how do you know my name? Father told me everything. He's really worried about you. I can't go back. It'll only cause even more trouble for him. He looks very pale. Must be exhausted. And he's keeping watch here even through the middle of the night. Should I bring him home by force? Yes. Let's just knock him out. Yo, deceive. The son of the item shop owner in Canalbrine. He's left home saying, I'm gonna open my own shop. Later he was cajoled. Oh, that's a word I've never seen before. What does cajoled even mean? Cajoled, to persuade someone. Interesting. Deceive. Grant Steve, let's go element to attack, up 15% to entire front row. Ooh, 3 turns, not bad. Well, how do you fail 80% chance? What? How are you? Oh, jeez. Unlucky. Oh, he failed 380%. Maybe that's a sign for me not to pull for the next upcoming traveler. So we gotta bring him back home first and then come back over here. Rico, you're safe and sound after all. Dad. Can't stay. If I do, it won't cause you trouble. Don't worry about that now. You clearly need to rest. You look exhausted. You please tell me everything later. So sorry. You really brought my son back. I really don't know how to thank you. It's nothing as long as Rico is safe and sound. Next time you must allow me to thank you properly. How about half cost discount on your items? As someone who's free to play, I might not be able to get some limited characters. Oh yeah, that's the difficulty of being free to play, that's for sure. Gacha games are great, but you don't ever want to fall into the pit hole. I've seen way too many stories of that happening. I don't want that to happen to anyone. Bring down Shark. Shark that's weak to fire. I guess that kind of makes sense. According to Particio, the jerky seems to be selling well, but the issues regarding the Champion Merchant Guild must be resolved. Howdy. Oh yeah, sale. Hey Particio, did the jerky sell well? Yes sir, thanks to you partner, jerky is selling great. Thanks so much you two. Is that squid in the background? Or is that cuttlefish? You know, story time. While I was on vacation, I ate some squid in the night market. And I don't know what happened, but I think I got food poisoning. I ended up going to the hospital, unlucky. But the doctor, thankfully he spoke English, and yeah, he told me that right now in Taiwan, there's a lot of people who are suffering from norovirus, or that's going around right now in Taiwan. And the symptoms were about the same that I had, so he gave me a shot, and it was a painkiller shot. I don't know what it did to me, but man, it really worked. It numbed me up, and I was fine the next day. So, shout out to that doctor and that painkiller shot. But yeah, for now, avoid the squid if you travel to Taiwan. Or the grilled squid, that's what I had. Make sure it's in a stall that's somewhat clean. You know, this town needs some change. I tried octopus once at a Chinese restaurant, so chewy ended up not finishing. Yeah, mine was really chewy as well too. I just made a mistake of finishing about 3/4 of it. Oh jeez, never again. That's actually the first time I gotten sick while traveling. Gotta be more mindful next time. There's people in the Champion Merchant Guild's mansion being ordered around like slaves. Need to think of something. Sounds like we need a strategy meeting. Not out here though. Let's meet up in the tavern. Oh, this screams out Particio's chapter. I want to say maybe Netty's messed up and meant to release Throne first. Because that would make sense. We were in New Delsta, we met Throne. Here we're meeting with Particio. Hey, Turkey Boss. Oh, Turkey Boss. Alright. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just talking about you. Come over here and have a drink with us. Fine by me. Turkey Boss. Works for me. See, Mr. Wagner, I've suffered through that too. I'm really sorry, I can't lend you a hand. Yeah. We're all in the same boat here, nothing to be done about that. Nobody willingly joins the Champion Merchant Guild. Watching you all, we feel like we should also take action. We want to do something to cheer up everyone in town. So we're discussing if we should organize the October festival. An October festival. What is that? It's a festival where everyone in Canalbrine partakes. All the people will be drinking beer, ale, and all manner of spirits. We're simply organizing a festival instead of doing business. They won't bother to pick up on us, right? Where should it be held? On the Canalbrine Bridge again? And watching the sea while drinking is a hard thing to top. Can you also lend a hand? No problem. Happy to help. Who's listening? I got me an idea. A good one to boot. Remember how the Champion Merchant Guild seizes all the goods to enter the city? Ah yes, that's right. That means if the goods stay out of town, then we can do business freely outside of town too. So we are organizing a market during the October festival. This way not only will we have lots of people come, but they won't be paying the membership fee. Spot on. We call it the Oktoberfest market. Sounds really interesting. Let's start preparing right away. Oh there. First we need to inform the other merchants of this. Well, Partitio's always leading the way forward. No matter what difficulties arise, he faces them head on. Still, can you go out and hire some people for me? Need more help? Preferably other go-getters like yourself. Sure. Hire a person willing to help. Lost my job, so I have a lot of time these days. Perfect candidate. The ex-merchant who once made a living selling alcohol. He drinks up all his products, but he doesn't make much. Sounds kind of like me. Why sell your products when you can eat it yourself? Alright, Partitio, we got one person. But this works, so I came willing to do anything. Welcome aboard, partner. We're still short. Can you find another person? Oh, okay. Oh, that would make sense. The town feels dead recently, and so am I. Jeez, that's kind of dark. At least he has a high potency to light. 270. You guys are going to do something different. Let me help. Oh no, you got a fire in your eyes. That's what you can do. Thank you kindly, Sal. You have enough help now. Ready and raring to go. Now we just wait until the October festival. Right travelers except Harley. If it was weak to fire lightning, I'd include Ayla instead. I would say I would focus on a team just using daggers. October festival. Sounds like it would be exciting. You betcha. Be hoot and a half. Make your way to the Canalbrine Bridge when the day of the festival comes. Partitio's trading. Someone like Bargello or Hero. Find someone you can ask about Champion Merchant Guild. How is Rico, the son of the Atom shop owner?
Yeah.
Oh hey, it's you. How are you feeling? Thanks to you, I've fully recovered. I'm just not sure the Champion Merchant Guild will continue to remain silent. If there's something you need, I'll be there to lend a hand. You are truly strong. Really wish that I could be a bit stronger like you. You better start bowling. That's not true. Wasn't leaving home your own decision? Yes, but look where I ended up like this. Lavinia can also hit wind and dagger, and technically lightning. She has wind damage to exploits. Yep, she's definitely good to have. But if I were you, for a fight like that, I'd either focus on either elemental attacks or physical attacks. And she's one of the few that I have that's 4 out of 5. Gotcha. I'm not as brave as you think. I got caught up in a bad situation, let myself get carried away by it. Helplessly and struggling inside. No matter the outcome, Rico, you always made your own decisions. Actually, she's my newest addition. Got after kills. Oh, you got a nice squad going on there, man. Got a lot of really good travelers. I think the thing that you have to do now is just level them up. Who are you? I want to ask you something. Did you happen to see a woman named Noma while working at the Merchant Guild? Noma, I'm not sure. It's because I had no chance to talk to other people there. I see. What about a big man with white hair? Did you see him? You should level up. Yeah, you should definitely level up EX Primrose. She's definitely good to have. Yes, I saw him inside the mansion. Really? Yes, but I only ever saw him once when I went to the building in the back. His eyes burnt like black flames. Very scary indeed. When I saw those eyes, I felt like I was about to freeze. Behind that mansion, there's a place there that looked like an altar to me. An altar, so it really is there. I actually have thought about it before. Could it be a cult? Rico, those who defy the Great Will will offer their lives to gods. That is their destiny. Damn these guys. Oh, we're fighting inside the item shop? Oh, we're outside actually. Mysterious cultist. What a name. Oh, they actually got quite a bit of HP. And sales. Oh, jeez. Where's my bot remover at? So far, I've got 6 stars. Nana, 6 stars at part of their tutorial. Dory, now 3 stars. Heroic Seals. And decided on Pyro and clones. I pulled them. Nice. Yeah, I think once you get them leveled up, you should definitely be able to complete that story or that boss pretty easily. Are you okay? Hmm. Those guys. Those guys are the guys I saw near that altar. They were of the white-haired, no E, white-haired man. I feel like that's the next best thing to do in this game. Just looking for translation errors. Or like misspelling. There's definitely something sinister. I don't think that's how you spell sinister. Is that how you spell sinister? Sinister. S-I-N-I-S-T-E-R. There's an I between the S and the T. Mysterious Champion Merchant Guild. I think it's time we make our way up there. At dawn, the October Festival Market will open. Should head to the Canalbrine Bridge. Hey, now that I think about it, in OCTOPATH Traveler 2, wasn't this character here, there as well too? There's someone playing the violin there as well. Alright, finally. Took us forever to get here. So you're telling me all these people got here without any random encounters? Come on, we have top quality fabric from the eastern continent, only available at this store. This is clothing handmade by artisans. They are meticulously crafted treasures. Well, this whole place has come alive. Yeah, need the beauty. Everyone here is doing business freely. Whether it's people who can't do business in town or those who reluctantly obey Champio. Everyone is free to trade the goods they imported. Gotta hand it to you, Particio. Quite a feat you managed to pull off. Well, shucks. I only helped up a bit. It was the townspeople who chose to take action. Now we had to figure. Oh, jeez. Real problem. Particio, we have a problem here. What's the matter, son? It's a good keeper. I like me, August. Champio, the barged in. No, that's a unique looking NPC. Must be Particio. You are? So you are Champio. How'd you like the October Festival Market? Everyone is free to do their business here. I'll admit, you've done a fine job here, Particio. So how about it? Would you be interested in doing business with me? I'm always open for business. This isn't a good place to talk business. Please come to the guild's mansion. You can talk in great detail there. You're not thinking of going, are you, Particio? Most folks who are invited to Champion's mansion are never heard from again. Might be dangerous. Ooh, he's got his motive playing. I'll be fine, don't sweat it. I'll rescue the ones being treated like slaves, and I'll have a nice long talk of Champio. I'll go with you. There's something good I need to see in that place. Let's do it. I think it's time to teleport. Who are you? What's your business here? Name's Particio. It was your master who invited me here. Open sesame. Go on in. Thank you kindly. Particio and Sale, they can be alright? I'm sure they're fine. It's them after all. Don't worry, we got plot armor. Hope they really teach that guild a lesson too. They're both from out of town, right? Yeah. But they hyped up everyone so much. Now they're breaking into the Champion Merchant Guild. Everyone, is it okay that we rely on them to do everything? Alright, back up. I knew this was gonna be a big old dungeon. This says, one who beated our order of blood and defy the great will. Accept your fate and offer yourself to our god. This is destiny, offer the sacrifice. Order of blood. Those are the guys who came to kill Rico. And who figured that he didn't call me here just to talk business. Looking like these guys are more troublesome than I thought. You want to tussle? Let's have a showdown. I feel like I gotta use Berticio here. That's a pretty cool looking background. Oh jeez. Over here, let's seize them. Stage just keeps getting more interesting. So we go to town on these Blood Covenant bastards. Let's do it. Time to explore the big old mansion. I like the soundtrack though. Ooh, danger level 63. Oh, we gotta be careful. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool mansion. It's like little mansion islands. Now that there's one spooky statue. Is this the statue of the god that these people here all worship? Statue could it be? Same statue that appeared in my dream. I think this cult is also back in Champio. It's really suspicious. Does this mean Mom is connected to the Order of the Blood? And the plot thickens. Oh, thank God there's no random counters. Never mind, I lied. Unglazed pottery. Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. This door is already locked. Where can the key be? Time to find the key. What is this? Legend of Zelda? A key engraved with an emblem. Ah, yes. Key acquired. Or I guess the master key. I'll have to re-jog my memory. What's this? This is an incredible amount of weapons. Are they trying to start a war? Champo must have been using his ill-gotten gains to buy up all these weapons. Seems likely, yes. These guys are even more dangerous than I could have thought. Morticia, you gotta hurry. Right behind you. Ooh, piece of candy. The massive iron attire. I find that riding the canoe is so adorable. Yeah, they appear as an ally of the bird divine beast to betray you at the end. It's a race against time to get the horse bunny. Oh, is that the dagger? Yeah. It's definitely been some time. But I remember I know what you're talking about now. Alright, I'm playing Dark Souls now. Always get to unlock the doors for when you die, so there's easier access to run back to the boss. Ignacio of Greed. Things seem to be moving quite smoothly, Champio. Sooner or later this town will fall into the hands of the Order of Blood. With Canalbrine under our thumb, we will have a constant stream of funds to meet our ends. Weapon procurement has also been impeded. Excellent work, Champio. You've truly outdone yourself. As long as you continue dedicating yourself like this, you too will be baptized. Oh, I can finally be baptized. When I started playing Side Solistia, I thought to myself, are the divine rings of the four mentioned gods here? They're not. So far we haven't seen the main antagonist for Side Solistia yet. So far it's just Sail trying to find his mom. We have also been slowly gathering some of the Uma logs. Also, yeah, Ignacio, I'm assuming he's one of the antagonists. It seems even the Chosen One was guided here. Although it seems like we just learned of Ignacio in this chapter. Well, that was quick, Sail. Wait, how do you know me? Evening, Champion. I arrived at your place just like you asked. What a bunch of fools. Well, ain't this a fine howdy-do? We're all looking for that kid. You, however, will die here. Is this the business you were talking about? Think you're so clever, but you're nothing but a nuisance. All you had to do was submit to the Great Will, and yet you continue to interfere with our schemes. This man, what's he talking about? In other words, they're using the Champion Merchant Guild to deceive people. mean, he was included in flashback in chapter 2. I don't know, was he? I can't recall. If he wasn't, you can watch story. Either way, you can watch cutscenes. I don't know if maybe towards the end. Then again, I feel like these new story updates come out in such a long time that I don't ever get to recall. Then I'll tear down your merchant sign myself. Don't be so full of yourself. Just a little brat who plays at being a merchant. There's no way someone like you could ever make as money as me. Being a merchant takes more than making money. Then why bother being a merchant if not to make money? One who shares the bounty. There are people in this world who live in constant poverty, not a single leaf to their name. When you share something valuable, then everyone can live in prosperity. This is what it means. This is what a merchant means to me. The youth of today just love to spout whimsical nonsense. Let's see how well your flimsy words hold after I throw you to the bottom of the sea. Bring it on. I'll leave this to you, Champio. Bring the chosen one to me. As you command, Lord Ignacio. Don't worry, I'll take you to him soon. However, I may break a few bones just so you don't cause any more trouble. Bring it on already. Lord Champion, bad news. The townspeople they barged in and attacked. I know we're Champion right now. I'll never obey you again. Hey, what did you do to my son? What did you do to Particio? Those noises, though. Oh, what? Particio has 2 fathers confirmed. Why they come? They're coming at us all together. What should we do? Could we Wagner or the others? Those guys, they took action. Townspeople are almost here. Found him. There you are, Champio. It's all your fault, you bastard. You ruined my business. Stop him. Tail, leave this to me. Go settle your business partner. Gem sounds about right. Introductory. What was that? Introduction to metallurgy. Oh, not bad. Adds 15 to physical and elemental defense. Ooh, now that's a lot of leaves. Make sure we don't spend all that in one place. But eventually you get all of them. Alright. A much needed Sacred Flame heal. This kills is about to die. In this party, Sail must be in the party. Oh, cool. Well, let's go ahead and replace Bargello then. Yeah, Zale does have access to a revival skill. That by itself is really good to have, especially if you're free to play. You get like little art marks or something like that. So you came. Ooh, sounds about a set too. How iconic. It seems you haven't woken up yet. I should have already severed your connection to the mortal world. Oh, he was there. I remember now. So it was you that killed Joy and Hayes. Learn new things every day. Those are trivial matters before the hands of fate. What did you say? All of this is in the service of the Great Will. Before it, you and I are but mere pawns in the palm of its hands. That's just total nonsense. Where's my mother? What have you done to me? Why did you kill Joey and the others? Pursuing the case and effect of things is painful, such as the result of trying to defy fate. That's my exact thought too. All you need to do is simply give everything up, body and soul, past and future. Don't resist. This world will ultimately be in the Great Will's possession. Ah yes, give me power. So, time to wake up. No matter who you are, no one can escape fate. Guide the dark will. The twin worlds unite the dark truth. This voice. Give yourself to the great will and follow your own destiny. This is the destiny and happiness for mankind. You are the chosen one. Your destiny is to become the vessel that guides mankind. Come on, offer yourself to the dark well. Destiny. No, I refuse to submit. Come on out, Theo. Nani? Ooh, he's got a pretty cool looking sword. You think you're clever. You who met my journey all made choices of their own free will. We only met 3 so far. They chose freedom, chose to share with others, they chose to tackle hardships. They never gave in or just went to flow. Fate is not controlled or at the mercy of others. Choose my own path. How interesting. The self-will of yours is obstructive, especially here now. He's got a pretty cool fighting stance. Sales get the team, which you find online. Listen in your free time. Oh damn, this is Critical Clash 2. Finally, gotta love this soundtrack. He's on level 64. How bad could he be? How bad could he be? Can't tell you more. Gotcha. Perex's extended quest is starting reaching the house. I've been wanting to hear the soundtrack for the longest time. It's pretty hype how we can hear here. You're holding up quite well, chosen one. See, your power is growing at a steady clip. Very well done. I'll respond with some power of my own. Well, that's pretty cool. What is this? Resident Evil? Behold the true power of the Dark Will. Come surrender and power. Surrender and the power of Dark Wills can be yours. Oh, I can't use Dark Pierce no more. Hey, he's really not that bad. Changes his stance. Oh, you're weak to bows. Skill chain. Laters. Alright, cool. Oh. Impossible. How can you have such power without awakening that dark well? It's called gacha summoning. I have questions for you to answer now. Is that so? But he's gonna teleport away. Witness absolute power that cannot be resisted. Soon you will recognize your own weakness. Finally, accept your fate. Alright, there we go. What is this? Everything follows the dark well. Offer everything you have. Ooh, I'm like the soundtrack. Steve goes transmission. Yeah, he's definitely missing a ring. Ooh, I'm liking this violin in the background. Weak to fire. I'm assuming because kilns came out, he's gonna be weak to bows and lightning. Can we stare out the whole fate dog? Maybe. Let's bring out Alani. Yeah, it's weak to fire and lightning. Hello, definitely work here. Man, he's so good. He lowers all status effects down. Yeah, weak to fire and lightning. I gotcha. Alright, let's go for a break. Should be dead here. Alright, cool. That was a pretty cool soundtrack. That was pretty hype. Ooh, you're weak. You need gotcha something in your life. Truly impressive.
Oi.
Now then, where's my mother? Third form? Bring it on. Everything is that the Great Will desires. The pilgrimage has only begun. No, this can't be. The choice you made just now, was it truly yours, or was it the hand of fate? Oh, observe this from the depths of the earth. So, I'll wait you at the end of fate. Joey, Hayes, I've avenged you. May you rest. Doesn't seem like I'm dropping anything here. The Champion Merchant Guide has been dismantled, and those who were forced to work have also been freed. Champion himself is nowhere to be found, of course, but one thing's certain, he won't be doing any more business. Also, the group behind the Merchants Guild. The Order of Blood. It seems to be a cult as recognized by the church authorities. I've heard that some of the cult members were captured and taken away by the Sanctum Knights. Let's see. Looks like you're neck deep in some serious trouble, pal. Seems so. What can I do to help? Thank you, but I can't involve you. Yeah, you can give us 3 more copies of yourself, Particio, so I can get your A4. After all, this is my own problem. This is my own fate. Yeah, if you say so, then I have nothing else to add. Goodbye, Sail. We will see each other again. Good guy, Particio. Order of Blood, Ignacio is one of them. Do you think you can really control your destiny? Sail, I'll wait you at the end of fate. Maybe be tougher next time too while you're at it. Go with destiny. This must be his main theme that you're talking about. This is my destiny, I'll face it with head on. I won't let others make decisions for me. I will create my future in my own hands. Mom, one day I will find you. Thought I had reached my destination, following the clues, but slipped through my fingers again. Still grasps the sand, determined to continue on forging his own path. The elusive shadow casted by this cult, will it lead Sail to his mother or something else entirely? The Chosen One, Chapter 3 completed. Not bad. Pretty cool. Some future foreshadowing. Has Ignacio been defeated? Can't believe it. Sail has gone stronger so quickly. As my grandpa once said, every encounter happens for a reason. He must be obsessed with his grandfather or something. And I suppose we should make this encounter meaningful as well. I, Lucien, have been looking forward to finally making your acquaintance. Everything is guided by the dark will. Chapter 3, Tempest. Yeah, not bad, huh? I'm liking... This is probably the best chapter so far. Pretty hype. To be continued. Okay, so it looks like Oswald is probably the next chapter. And probably the next chapter too.